Yo, what's good, Green Screen Entertainment family? Your homie's back right now for another Who Knew This Movie Was Coming Out review, and it's for 1001. Now, this movie follows Ines, a single mom who's fresh off of a bid, kidnaps her son from his foster parents in an attempt to reclaim a sense of home, identity, and stability. Now, this movie is set to the backdrop of early 90s all the way into the early 2000s, also facing racial bias and gentrification. Simply put, it's a drama. This movie was directed by Aven Rockwell, and it stars Teyana Taylor, Aaron Kingsley, Adetola, Aven Courtney, Josiah Cross, and William Catlett. Now let me speak to the direction for a second. This movie tackles a lot of deep topics aside from our internal moral debate as to whether or not we agree with her kidnapping her own son. This movie speaking to children in fatherless homes, the gentrification of black and brown neighborhoods in New York, the love of a parent, moms in particular, and of course, the struggle of black women in America. Damn, that's some heavy stuff to take in, all in one movie. And to take it on and make sure that this movie is successful, the studio heads and whatnot need to make sure that the screenplay and that the direction is on point. And it's because of Aven Rockwell that this movie was able to showcase and speak to those elements while never losing sight of the initial story at hand. Now, having grown up in a single mother household, being broke most of my childhood, being a latchkey kid, and even worrying about a roof over my head from one time or another, there was a hell of a lot for me to relate to in this film. And while I watched Teyana Taylor and the three different actors that played her son as the years went on, I really did feel the strength of my mom and her willingness to do anything necessary for me portrayed on screen. I would say that Teyana Taylor and all the actors that played her son throughout the film did a great job at conveying the emotional beats as they move from one stage of life to the next, hide from the law, and find each other's own path. Now, William Catlett, he plays Lucky, a past boyfriend of Ines that comes to live with her and her son. And while Ines and Lucky do have a strong bond, I can tell you like this, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. William has to play this character Lucky a few different ways. On one hand, he's a lover to Ines. On the other hand, he's a stepdad to Terry and then eventually turned father figure. Now again, I'm gonna keep it vague on what goes on with him and their dynamic because I don't want to spoil anything, but I did want to give this man shine because there are moments when he's playing that father figure role that I'm looking at the screen like, damn, I wish I had that. I'm gonna tell you like this, that's hard to do. I really enjoyed the way that Aven Rockwell was able to take us up and down, left and right in regards to the family relationship and dynamic and still be able to give this film an ending that was as sad as it was beautiful. Watching this movie reminded me, in the best way possible, of course, of Moonlight, Boyhood, and Place Beyond the Pine. In that those movies follow a young boy into young adulthood with all the choices and drama that comes with it. This movie also gave me Spike Lee vibes, which I mean in the best way possible. And I say that because if you know Spike Lee films, they have a certain vibe, sound, grime, and texture to them. They feel lived in, they feel tangible. And that was a great experience to have. Big ups to Teyana Taylor, the whole cast, and of course Aven Rockwell for being able to bring such a culturally significant film to life. And thanks to y'all for rocking with me on this review. Straight up, my goal for this channel is to hit 1,000 subscribers by June, and y'all can help me get there by hitting that thumbs up button, sharing this video to someone who might be on the fence about this movie, and of course by hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. Your homie, Jay Greene, I'm out.